song's called Late Night Radio. It's about trying to quit music. We didn't do well at that. We made a record instead.
Is a lot of different things to a lot of different people. Initially my idea of starting it was starting a solo thing with the idea that I could play music with my friends, and as people come and go they join in and that sort of thing. The idea of trying to have a band that is hard to break up, because everybody has totally legitimate priorities that are outside of band and everybody wants to play music.
The sky was clear blue and I ran into you on the street. You said hello, the leaves are all yellow around your feet. As meant to be, as meant to be.
Patty lives in Ontario right now and was living in Halifax for most of the year, and we just, we're lucky of having him come through town at the right times so that he could be part of the songs, because the last few years he's been a really big part of how the sound of the band, just the way he plays guitar and the way he sings and that sort of stuff has been really key.
You said that watching the boughs in the breeze makes you sigh. I said it's almost as though I've known you for all my life. You said don't fall too deep.
Christine does some really amazing things in keeping us out, influencing out the structure of some songs and just the way that she plays, and now Jeanette's singing a lot more and that sort of thing. Ryan Gravel wrote a song on the album, and it's kind of this nebulous thing where, like, I just, in theory, I run the band and that sort of thing, and I guide things, but I've been really lucky in that role of having all these people that are contributing all these things and are okay with going away and leaving me in the studio for a while and coming back and being as excited when they get back in town. Like, that's sort of, in theory, I guide the band, but there's so many other people that are really important to the band.
Lay by my side, everything's gonna be fine. Don't fall asleep.
It is a huge thing, part of the album, of this, like, it's this labor of love that we just couldn't really give up, that we should have quit music. It made perfect sense to break up and just be like, sweet, we put out a record, we toured, we played with some of our favorite bands, but it was just sort of like, no, we gotta kind of keep doing this, even though it's completely unreasonable. lot of the stuff that I was writing about on the record was kind of the idea of not necessarily having control over where you are in doing stuff. With this band, the example is finishing a tour, being really excited about playing music and everybody being stoked and everybody knowing full well that one person was moving away, 2 people were having a child, another person was going away on work for an extended period of time, and just sort of realizing we're not like 19-year-olds who will be like, sweet, we're going on tour for like 8 months and try and make it as a band. It's just kind of like, sweet, music is awesome. We got to tour and we got to write these songs with these people that we like hanging out with. And so a lot of the stuff that I was thinking about and, you know, as I was writing songs was that sort of idea of like giving into something that's pushing you around a little bit where you can have some control. I think with the disaster that is the music industry, there isn't the like, oh, you're gonna sign a deal and then like sell records. It's like, no, music's really, really fun, so you just gotta keep figuring out ways to do it. And all of us, I think, it's quite clear that we just wouldn't be able to deal with life too well if we weren't playing music. We didn't have that other outlet, and it's kind of like, all right, so we do what we do. We go do our jobs, and it's one way or another I'm going to be doing something creative because I learned long ago that I couldn't quit playing music. So you just keep doing that, and then if people respond, that's great. If not, we're all more excited about the stuff we're doing now than we were 2 years ago. So maybe in 2 years we'll be even more excited about what we're doing, and someday somebody might pick up on it.